this is Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Sierra Papa. Mike here in Weatherford, Texas, in Parker County, and I will be tonight's net control station and operator for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. This net meets every Friday night at 8 o'clock right here on 146.580, 146.580 every Friday night at 8 p.m. Please spread the word, and want to thank everybody to this point for several years of great participation. All right, the way this net operates is we do check-ins, and the way we do check-ins is a county-by-county rotation. And after we do a county-by-county rotation, we will go into the second portion of the net. And stand by. All right, after we go through our county-by-county check-ins, the second part of the net will allow any stations that have checked in this evening to have the frequency and make a call to a particular station, or make a general call from their position to see how their station is operating and who's hearing them around the region. I would encourage everybody, whether propagation's good or bad, to try that. It's a lot of fun, and you know, it's why we do the Simplex net, quite frankly. But anyway, one other thing too, try to keep a scorecard of who you're hearing and who you're not hearing, and that's always one way to keep up with the group. There are a couple of parallel operations that run alongside the net that are very helpful for helping stations listen to the wide area that we capture. There are two frequencies that you can listen in on. It's listen only, and one of them is a 444-925 and the 145-310. 444-925 and 145-310. If you have that capability to switch back and forth or a dual receive, use that, and that will help you hear perhaps more stations around the area than you would maybe at your location. We also use netlogger.org. We use it not as a check-in tool, but it's another follow-along tool. There will be a station logging beside me or parallel with me as we take check-ins, so it allows you to go in there and follow along and see who's checking in from what counties. If you're not familiar with it, you can go to netlogger.org, and it's a free download. And once you get that, you can go into select a net, and it'll be the North Central Texas Simplex net. And then you click monitor the net, and then you'll see what's going on there. Having a little computer difficulties here, so anyway, the other thing is we have a Facebook group, North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, North Central Texas Simplex net. If you want to go into the Facebook page, there's a lot of members there. It's a great way to exchange information, post any announcements that you might have, any equipment that you have for sale, and so on and so forth. Last but not least, we have a YouTube page, a YouTube live stream provided by Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. You can go to YouTube and type in KE5NGM and or North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, and you can follow along there as well. All right, this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, Mike here in Parker County. We'll also want to give everybody a chance that perhaps is a first-time check-in to the group, or perhaps you're a newly licensed ham operator, or you've gotten an upgrade. So that'll be before we get into the counties. But before I go too far ahead of myself here, We also use some designated relay systems, stations, and we'll be using those as a primary. That would be KI5LET. We'll use Romy N8WWR, and we'll also be using another KB5YBI if he's on, and a few others. And then I may call for relay. So if I call for the group to give me a relay, just simply have a good copy to where you can get the station information and the county. Stand by just 1 second, everybody. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to be flying blind tonight on my county-by-county operation, so everybody keep me in line here. I'm going to go by memory. Anyway, let's go forward and start with our check-ins. What I'd like to do first, before I go county-by-county, I would like to ask for any first-time check-ins to the group, or if you're a newly licensed operator or you're an upgrade, please come now. Are there any stations on frequency that it's your first time to check in with us, or you're a newly licensed operator or an upgrade? Please come now. KI5LET, do you hear anything out there?
KI5LET, nothing heard.
All right, KB5YBI, Kenny, are you on frequency tonight? All right, how about KE5NGM? Are you there tonight, Trey?
Yes, sir, I am, and didn't hear anything.
Okay, and Bosque County is not there tonight, so I'm trying to get my computer back up and running. All right, nothing heard there. Let's see here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll pause 5 more seconds. I want to get my computer up and we'll get rolling. All right. Anyway, I heard somebody in there. I'm going to be flying blind tonight. I tell you what, guys, let's start off tonight with our county-by-county check-ins, and let's go to Parker County, please.
KI5NXR.
K5 Delta Charlie. November 5 Fox Papa Delta.
Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet, Bob.
All right, I've got KI5NXR, K5 Delta Charlie, N5FPD, KG5SQJ. Any other Parker County? All right, any other Parker County check-ins? Okay, nothing heard. I tell you what, let's do. Let's go out west and call on Palo Pinto County check-ins, please. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net calling for Palo Pinto County check-ins, please. All right, nothing heard. Let's continue out toward the west. I will go ahead and continue out west and then to my southwest, and then I'll move back to the east across the region just so everybody can follow along to try to catch those counties out west first before we go to the more densely populated areas. Let's call on Young County. Young County, please. stations out in Young County? All right, I'm not hearing the Young County stations tonight. How about Stevens County? Are there any Stevens County stations out tonight? All right, let's try Eastland County. Eastland County, your turn. Okay, Cam, yeah, you went from an S5 to an S1 and back to an S3, so it's moving around, but that's Alpha India 5 Bravo Uniform, Cam in Eastland. Are there any other Eastland County stations? All right, let's go over to Erath County. Erath County, please.
Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra.
Okay, KI5OS. I got David. Any other Erath County stations? All right, nothing heard so far. Let's go to Comanche County. Comanche County, please. Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo. That would be Winston. Winston, you're really strong tonight. How are you hearing the other stations?
I'm hearing them real good.
All right, well, you're S6 up here tonight, which is about 3 S units stronger than normal, so that's good. That's WA5 Yankee Mike Echo Winston, just to the northwest of the city of Comanche in Comanche County. Any other Comanche County check-ins tonight? All right, let's give a shout out to Brown County. Anybody down in Brownwood or in Brown County that copies net control, give us a call. Any Brown County calling for Brown County. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. All right, how about Coleman County? Coleman County.
Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf.
KI5 TLG. Nick, you're as strong as I've ever heard. You're S5 up here. Well, good. That's encouraging. I hope it lasts so some folks can make a call. That's Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf. Nick, way out in Coleman County tonight, and he's coming in really strong. So y'all make a note in the second part of the net if y'all want to make a call all the way out there to Coleman County near Santa Ana. All right. Anybody else out there in Coleman County by chance that would like to check in? All right, let's go to Mills County. How about Mills County stations? Are you there? Anybody out in Mills listening tonight that would like to check into the Simplex net? All right, nothing heard. Let's go to Hamilton County down there. How about Hamilton County stations? Would like to check in tonight. All right, nothing heard. I'm going to move back up to the north a little bit, and the next county I would like to call on would be Hood County. Hood County check-ins, please.
AB5SQG, Bob.
Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec, Chelsea. K5 Echo Sierra Victor, Clayton.
Whiskey 1 Delta Victor Zulu, JD.
Okay, that's quite a good run there from the Hood County stations. We've got KB5SQG, Bob, strongest signal I've ever heard from you tonight. KK5LQ is Kelton. K5 Echo Sierra Victor would be Clayton. K5BYF is Mike. And JD W1 Delta Victor Zulu. And then K5 WSN Bill. All strong signals coming out of Hood. Any other Hood County check-ins? All right, nothing heard. Glad to hear a good lineup out of Hood. How about Somerville County?
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Tango.
All right, there's W5MLD, Mike, and Whiskey 5 KBT Kelly. Anybody else down there in Somerville tonight? All right, nothing heard. I'm going to move down into Bosque. Any Bosque County stations, relay stations, listen up. Anybody in Bosque County tonight that wants to check in? Last call for Bosque County, Bosque County. All right, before I get too far out, let's call on Coryell. Are there any stations out in Coryell County tonight that would like to check in?
Kilo India 5, Uniform Mike Juliet.
I heard a light station. Do any of the relay stations have a copy?
Believe it or not, I do. KE5NGM. It's Uniform Mike Juliet.
All right, if you can reach out, and I think I know who that is, but I want to confirm if you'll get the call and the name.
Uniform Mike Juliet, can you read station KE5NGM? If so, come with your name and location. All right, one more time. I may have been picking you up through the repeater.
This is Kilo India 5, Uniform Mike Juliet, outside of Gatesville, Texas.
I had him RF that time. That is, he's out of Gatesville, Texas. Tell me your name one more time. I've already forgot.
Bob.
That is Bob.
All right, Trey. All of a sudden, he came up out of nowhere. So thank you for that. And Trey, if you don't mind, be on point for a relay out in that part of the world. KI5UMJ. Bobby, I didn't hear you the first time, but man, propagation came way up, and I've got a good copy here in Parker County. Are you copying me?
Roger, I got you S5 that time.
Okay, yeah, I thought that's who it was. I just didn't know for sure. It's kind of up and down. KI5UMJ, Bobby down in Coryell County. I thought he might be out there, so I didn't want to leave him behind. Thank you there, Trey, NGM, for the relay. All right, let's see. Anybody else out in Coryell County tonight? All right, nothing heard. How about Hill County?
W5 SMG Mobile looking for a chicken.
Mike, you doubled with the mobile station. You want me to try to bring him in?
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
Mobile station, I had you, but come again with your information. KE5NGM.
Yes, sir. Whiskey 5, Foxtrot November, Papa Mobile. Just catching parts of the net, but I wanted to try and catch a relay check-in, help improve the numbers, and so on and so forth.
Tell me where you're mobile this evening. You must be pretty close to Tarrant County.
That is affirmative. My name is Mike, and I am heading up the toll road about 2 miles from the Tarrant County line as we speak.
All right, thanks, Mike. That is W5FNP, and he is headed up the toll road, the Chisholm Trail Parkway, about the Tarrant County line. KE5NGM, back to net.
Okay, W5 Fox November Papa, mobile. Is he in Tarrant County?
I think he was getting really close to Tarrant County, but he's right out, I think, coming from Johnson into Tarrant.
Okay, very good. Thank you for the relay. I'll clear with KE5NGM. And let me call for Hill County. Any stations out in Hill County, if you copy net control, please come now. Okay, I did hear John. I did hear you, John. WW5LW. I got about an S2 on you. Anybody else, either Top or Trey? Did you hear it? There was one other station in there.
Nothing heard. KI5LET.
Same here, KE5NGM.
Okay, WW5LW. John, did you hear anybody else coming out of Hill?
Relay.
Whiskey X-ray 5, Charlie, Tango, Charlie.
That's Whiskey X-ray 5, Charlie, Whiskey Charlie 5, X-ray Charlie, the best of your call, Chris. Give it to me one more time.
Whiskey X-ray 5, Charlie, Tango, Charlie.
Yeah, Whiskey X-ray 5, Charlie, Tango, Charlie, that's Chris.
Okay, I didn't know. It sounded a lot like Wiley's call sign, but try it again, John. I didn't get all that.
Check the chat.
So it's Whiskey X-ray 5, and what's the last, John?
Charlie, Tango, Charlie.
And is that Chris? That's who I thought it was. Thank you very much. WX5, Charlie, Tango, Charlie, Chris out of Hill County. I appreciate both John and Chris checking in tonight from Hill County. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, Mike in Parker County in Weatherford. Net control for the Simplex net tonight. Going county by county. Next on the list, let's go over to Ellis County. Any stations out in Ellis County tonight?
Yeah, Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee K5 WXY.
K5WXY, Gary, hello to you, my friend. Really strong tonight, sir.
Thank you. I was copying that station to the South real well, too.
That's good. Yeah, I've got you S6. That's about 2 S units higher than normal. So that is good news. That's K5 Whiskey X-Ray, Yankee, Gary, and Waxahachie. Any other Ellis County stations out there? Okay, nothing heard here at Net Control. How about Johnson County? Johnson County, please.
Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey.
Kilo India 5, Foxtrot X-Ray Zulu, AJ.
Kilo 5 Papa November Bravo.
All right, I've got WI5MRW, that is Mike. I've got KI5FXZ, excuse me, hello AJ. K5 Papa November Bravo, that is Bobby. All three very good signals tonight. Anybody else in Johnson? All right, any relays? All right, before I get too far up into, before I call on Tarrant County, I would like to try to get, I know we have some stations down in Limestone and Bell County and places like that, so I'm going to give a try. Anybody out there in Limestone, McLennan, Bell, anywhere in that area, McLennan, Limestone, Bell counties that can hear net control, please call now.
Kilo India 5, Yankee India Golf.
All right, just barely moving the needle. Trey, did you copy?
I believe it's Yankee India Golf.
Okay, do you have a good enough copy to call out to them?
Maybe. Let me see. Yankee India Golf Station. Can you try one more time if you can read me? KE5 NGM.
Yeah.
I almost had you one more time. I think you said Fairfield or Fairview, somewhere in there. One more time.
He said Don in Fairfield.
Kilo India 5, Yankee India Golf. This is Don.
All right, Trey, I think Gary had him. Gary, was that you? Is it Kilo Echo 5 Yankee India Golf? That's Don down in Fairfield?
Yeah, that's who it is.
Very good. I could hear him just a little bit, but just couldn't get all of it. So I appreciate both of you helping me out there. Okay. Anybody else down in that area of the world that can hear net control? McLennan County, Limestone County, Bell County, down in there. I know we've got Keith down there, maybe in Mahia. Can anybody in that area hear net control? If so, please come now with your call. Any relay stations? Did anybody pick anything up?
India 5, Mike Echo Lima.
Okay, there was a couple of them there. Who had the MEL station?
W1DVZ, Hood County.
Okay, JD, that's KI5 MEL. Is that what you heard?
Yeah, correct. Let's try it again for his name. KI5 MEL. Come back with your name and location again. Well, I didn't hear him on that go around.
Okay, I know who it is. He's down in Mahia. That's KI5 Mike Echo Lima. That is Keith. That's who I was kind of looking for as well. There was another station. I don't know who the call was. The other station that had a relay. Go ahead.
It's N5FPD. It's WD4RNR.
Okay, that's a good one there. WD4RNR. I believe that is Brady. Whiskey Delta 4 Romeo November Romeo. Do you copy net control?
Okay, he said he had a copy on you, Mike.
Okay, Wayne, I got it. Thanks for the pickup. WD4RNR, I believe he is over there in Flower Mound. Man, they're coming in from everywhere. All right, let me clear with N5FPD and W1 Delta Victor Zulu. Let's see here. Did anybody on frequency have a better copy on KI5MEL?
Did Mike have a pretty good copy on him? KE5 NGM.
All right. See if you can reach out to him and see if he has any other relays. A lot of times he brings in some of these guys way out there from Palestine and other places, so try to see if he's got any relays.
Let's give it a whirl. KI5MEL. Do you have any relays for us? W5BSD, okay, I got you, so go ahead with his relays then.
Go ahead, Keith, and Kilo Golf 5, November Juliet Golf. That's Tom and Troy, and Kilo India 5, Romeo Zulu Delta. That's Steve and Mark.
All right. Thanks, BSD. I appreciate it. I think I've got KG5, November Juliet Golf, and we also picked up KI5, Romeo, I can't think of Z all of a sudden, Delta.
All right, so we've got W5 Bravo Sierra Delta, KG5 November Juliet Golf, and KI5 Romeo Zulu Delta.
That's correct, and he was relayed in, so yes, MEL relayed him to BSD, BSD to me.
That's very good. And is BSD, is he in Van Zant County?
I believe he is.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're getting in Limestone, Freestone, and Van Zant for sure. So I appreciate all those relays. That is good news. All right, let me go ahead and clear with Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, and this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. I'm down in the southwest part of the metro, or southeast part of the Metroplex, trying to pick up stations I know are there. Let me try something real quick here and see if I can reach out to KI5 UMJ. Bobby, do you have a copy on me?
Roger, I have a copy, but we're doubling with somebody else on this frequency.
Okay, do you mind, would you mind making a call to see who can hear you down there? Maybe you can pick up some other stations down there?
This is Kilo India 5 Uniform Mike Juliet. Are there any stations on this frequency? MEL that Whiskey Victor Sierra is trying to get into the net.
All right, try it again. I got Whiskey Victor Sierra. Do you have the prefix?
Be a KI5 Whiskey Victor Sierra.
Okay, if you have a good enough copy, if you can just get me their name and county, that'd be great. We'll get them logged in.
MEL, can you give me their name and location? Whiskey Victor Sierra would be Elvin in Palestine, Texas.
Very cool. All right. Well, good. Bobby, I'm glad you're there because you can probably hear, can you hear Keith MEL pretty good?
Yeah, I've got MEL at S9.
All right, I'll quit doubling, and I did get KI5 Whiskey Victor Sierra from Palestine. And thanks for the help down there, Bobby. I appreciate it. All clear with KI5 UMJ. All right, man, that's some good work down there. That is getting way, way, way out there. This is KF5 VSP. I'm going to move around now and swing all the way back up, and let's call on Tarrant County, please.
November 5, Tango X-Ray Lima.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee.
Alpha Echo 5, Juliet Tango.
Whiskey 5, Lima Tango Zulu.
Whiskey 5, India Charlie Kilo.
KB5, Romeo Mike.
Delta Mike Echo.
KB5, Romeo Mike.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo.
Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike, and a possible relay for DME.
All right, hold it right there. Hold it right there, Tarrant County. I've got N5TXL, KI5FLE, Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango, W5LTZ, KB5RM, KI5HXK Keith. You're 10 over. Never heard you that strong. I don't know what you did, but keep doing it. Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike, and I got the relay on David, N3DME. There was another Tarrant County station with a Yankee in it that I didn't catch. Come now.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee.
Gotcha, Mike. How are you tonight?
I'm doing fine, doing fine. Band's up and down.
It is. It's bad when it's bad, and it's good when it's good. But all right, you're strong over here tonight. Any other Tarrant County?
Whiskey 5, India, Charlie, Kilo.
All right, W5ICK, you're super strong. Did you make a change on anything, Bob?
No, I'm just on the big radio tonight. That's it.
Well, it's got a big signal on the big radio. Clear with ICK. Any other Tarrant County check-ins? All right, HXK, real quick, Keith, did you make a change?
I've been swapping around antennas and radios, trying to find the right combination, and honestly, I've lost track of which antennas are hooked up to which radios. I need to figure that out this weekend. I'll be more than happy to tell you. I'm pretty sure that I have the GP98 at 30 feet and hooked up to the IC9700, but I can't swear to it.
Okay, well, you're just stronger than you've ever been, so, whenever you figure it out, let me know. All right, we'll clear with HXK. This is KF5VSP. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Let's go up to Jack County. If you're listening up in Jack County, we'd love to have your check-in.
Kilo Alpha 5, Tango, Quebec, Romeo, KA5TQR.
KA5TQR, good evening. That's the first time I've heard you in a while. What's going on?
Well, I have a 5-element beam pointed at you.
All right, well, it's good to hear you. I'm glad you get checked in, but it's good to hear you direct. Anybody else out in Jack County tonight? All right, let's go to Wise County. Anybody home?
KI5LET.
All right, anybody else out there in Wise County tonight? Top, you have any relays? I don't hear Gary if he's out there.
No relays. He was in earlier. The noise is covering him up. Sean should be there. I don't hear him either.
Well, I'll tell you what, Top, who's running logger tonight? I got a little discombobulated when my computer went down.
Tiffany is net logger, KI5NXR.
All right, sir. Do you mind making net calls for me, please?
Yeah, we'll give it a shot here. This is Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any stations, anywhere, cast a wide net. Can hear this station? Come with your call now. Got KI5UXF. Who else? Who else can hear this radio tonight? Check in now. One more time. Any station would like to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Come with your call now. Okay, Mike, all we got was KI5UXF, Gary and Albert, and he's covered up with noise. We can hear each other because we're so close. But I'm listening on the Chalk Mountain repeater and hearing most stations. KI5LET, back to net.
Who was that last station in there? I heard somebody. I don't think I got all of it. All right, I'll clear with KI5LET. N8WWR, Romy, are you on frequency tonight?
There was a relay, Mike.
Okay, the relay station. If you're copying net control, please call now. were you hearing him on one of the one of the towers or direct?
Yeah, it was through the Chalk Mountain Tower, and he was calling in relay, but I don't think he heard you, obviously.
Okay, we'll try it again. The station trying to relay in. The relay station, please call now.
Yeah, I don't hear him coming back, Mike.
Okay, we'll give him another chance here. I would like to make a call to Dallas County. Any Dallas County check-ins?
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Whiskey Lima Foxtrot.
I know they're out there because I can hear them a little bit. With Romy not being there, I can't hear them. Do any of the relay stations hear any of the Dallas County stations?
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Whiskey Lima Foxtrot. That is Patrick in Duncanville, I believe.
Yep, that's right. KF5WLF, Patrick. Did you have a pretty good copy, Trey?
I did. Patrick, thanks for checking in, and make sure we've got your name and information correct.
Yes, thanks. I can barely hear net control. KF5WLF.
All right, he said, Mike, he could barely hear you, but you were there. I'll clear with him, and back to you, Mike.
Well, listen, don't go away. Just go ahead and fire off a call to Dallas County and see who you pick up.
All right, this is Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike, calling Dallas County. Do we have anybody else that would like to check in over there?
Whiskey 5, Alpha Hotel.
WI5BUD, Grand Prairie. Was the station ending in Lima?
Whiskey 5.
Relay?
Trey.
Ton of them, Mike, there. I'm going to try to work through these. Okay, I got the AH station. Can I get your information one more time?
Yeah, Alpha 5, Alpha Hotel.
All right, and then Bud, I got you, BUD. Tell me the first part of your call one more time. Top, I think you had a relay. Was it one of those, or is it someone else?
Did you get Kilo Charlie 5, Tango Lima Lima?
I did not. He was in there, but I think he doubled with a bunch of other people. So we'll get him checked in, and then Mike, we did pick up Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel as well.
Okay, hold it right there. AA5AH, we got, I think that's Robert, and then BUD as prefix. What is the prefix?
He didn't come back to me, and I should know this, but I think it's maybe Whiskey 5, BUD. BUD, if you're still there, can you confirm your call sign one more time?
WI5BUD.
Is that Whiskey Indigo 5, BUD?
QSL.
Perfect. All right, Whiskey India 5, BUD. That is Bud in Grand Prairie.
All right, great work. Anybody else, Trey, that you heard?
There were some that was way out there. There was a W4 station, and I don't know where that was from, but I think that was the only one that I could get. I think we covered everybody I could get a copy on. I'll tell you what, let's give it one more try. Anybody else, anywhere, want to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Come now. Last station, I hear you out there, but you're too weak for me. You want to try it one more time? India 5, Echo Lima with a MEL, is that you?
Echo Lima with the relay.
All right, we have MEL with a relay, which I'm probably going to need help from Kevin, BSD. Either of you guys there that can relay it in.
You doubled with him.
This is KI5 UMJ for a relay.
UMJ, go ahead with your relay.
MEL has a relay for Kilo Charlie 5 Yankee Lima Lima.
KC5 Yankee Lima Lima. Copy. Anything else, Bobby?
Negative, that's it.
All right, thanks for the pickup. We'll clear with UMJ. And we did get in the log KC5 Yankee Lima Lima. All right, let's see. Let me clear with NGM there in Tarrant. KI5 LET, did you pick up anybody else?
Nobody else. Trey got him. Thanks. KI5 LET.
All right, good work. I'm missing Romy tonight, man. I know there's several more out there. We just can't hear you. And we appreciate AA5AH, WI5BUD, and then the relay with KC5YLL, and we also got KF5WLF, Patrick out of Duncanville. All right, let me clear with everybody. And this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We are moving around all over the region here, picking up stations and relays. Are there any late check-ins? Any stations anywhere that have not checked in so far?
KN6LZV.
All right, I got KN6 Lima Zulu Victor. Are there any other late check-ins?
Whiskey 5 Delta Whiskey Romeo, Tarrant County.
All right, I got W5DWR in Tarrant County. Good evening. Any other late check-ins? All right, Lima Zulu Victor, give me your name again. I know you've checked in before, but it's just not retaining it.
Yeah, that is Andrew. Hello, sir.
Okay, Andrew. Thank you so much. You got a great signal tonight. Are you hearing a bunch tonight?
Quite a lot, yeah.
All right, very good. And W5DWR, if I could get your name again.
Name is Don, Delta Oscar November.
Great. You're 30 over tonight, Don. Are you hearing quite a bit of the stations around the area tonight?
A lot of them I couldn't hear.
All right, well, you're coming in strong here. Are there any other late check-ins? KF5 VSP net control for the Simplex net. Anybody that hasn't checked in so far, please come now.
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Yeah, KG5CIN Robert wanted me to relay him in. He's mobile.
Very good. All right, I was wondering where he was. All right, we've got Kilo Golf 5 Zulu India November Robert mobile. Is he in Somerville County, I take it?
Sir Roger. W5MLD.
All right, clear with MLD. Any other late check-ins? Anyone, anywhere that hadn't checked in so far to the Simplex net? Are there any relays? All right, nothing heard. So let's go into the second part of the net. So if you're a station that is listening to me at this time and you have checked in tonight and you would like to make some calls to a specific station or county, or just make a general call to get a signal report from your area, all you need to do is get on the list and come with your call.
G5SQJ.
TXL.
Okay, I've got KG5SQJ first and N5TXL second. KI5OS David is third. Who else would like to get on the list to make calls tonight?
W5ICK.
All right, W5ICK, I've got you. Who else wants to get on the list?
KI5LET.
LET, you're fifth. Who else? It's a good night, guys. Get on the list to make calls.
KI5FLE, I got one I'll try.
All right. KI5FLE, you're number 6 on the list. Anybody else want to get on the list for making calls tonight? All right, let's get the ball rolling. First on the list is KG5SQJ. Hello, Bob. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mike. This is KG5SQJ. I want to see if November 3 Delta Mike Echo. November 3 Delta Mike Echo. That's Dave out there in Euless. Do you copy Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec and Juliet? All right. I'm not hearing him, even if he's hearing me. If anybody else could relay if he heard me, but I cannot hear him. Okay, thank you, Mike. That's the only one I needed to try. KG5SQJ, back to net.
Okay, Bob. Appreciate it. Next on the list, November 5 Tango, X-Ray Lima. That's Jason. It's your frequency. Go.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. I would like to call Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango. Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango. Here's N5TXL. Do you copy?
N5TXL, you're peeking out my meter. How are you tonight, Jason?
I'm doing outstanding. I sent you a message on NetLogger. I just wanted to ask you to shoot me an email whenever you get a chance, N5TXL@ARRL.net, if you don't mind.
Roger, Roger. I'll shoot you an email right now.
Thank you very much. N5TXL, I'm clear. Back to net.
AE5JT clear.
All right, thanks, Jason. Next on the list, KI5OS, David in Erath County. Go ahead. It's your frequency.
Thank you, Mike. This is Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra putting out a call to KI5 Mike Echo Lima. Chief, do you copy? Over. Roger on that. Thank you for the comeback. You're Q5 into Bluffdale on my station here. We're right at 100 miles apart, so that's a great thing. Thank you very much. KI5OS. Same on this end. No S reading, but Q5 copy, like you're in the room. Thank you very much. Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra, back to net control.
Okay, and I could just barely hear Keith. All right, we'll clear with KI5OS. Next would be Bob, Whiskey 5 India Charlie Kilo. Bob, go right ahead.
Well, yeah, I thought I'd give this a try. I don't know if I can get there or not. Kilo India 5, Uniform Mike Juliet, down in Gatesville. You got a copy on me? W5ICK.
W5ICK, I have you at S3 in Gatesville, Texas.
Sounds good. Got you about the same here in Crowley, Texas. Thanks. We're about 88 miles apart. That's it. Thank you. W5ICK.
All right, good call. Bob, you want to make any more calls?
Nope, I'm done. Thank you.
You're happy with that? I would be too. All right, that was W5ICK. Next on the list to make calls, KI5LET out of Wise County. Go ahead.
Thanks, Mike. Conditions have been up and down. I'm just going to try some long shots. Kilo India 5, Yankee, India Golf, Don, 128 miles. Can you copy this radio? Nothing heard there, but I got him during check-ins. It was pretty cool. And I've got UMJ too, but I couldn't get him. I had MEL. Let me try Clayton. Kilo 5, Echo Sierra Victor. Can you copy KI5LET? he may have dropped off. Thanks for the shot, Mike. KI5LET, back to net.
Okay, Top. Thanks for running the net last week and all the help that you give. There's several of you out there and that help every week all the time. So I appreciate it, all of you. All right, this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Next on the list to make calls will be Brian, KI5FLE. Brian, go ahead.
Thank you, Mike. KI5FLE. Kilo India 5, Uniform Mike Juliet. This is Kilo India 5, Foxtrot Lima Echo. Do you copy me? KI5 UMJ. This is KI5FLE. Do you copy me? Well, I guess he's not copying now. I was copying him direct just a few minutes ago, but I wanted to also try W5KBT. This is KI5FLE. Do you copy, Kelly?
W5KBT. This, yeah, Brian, I've got you about S1, S2, scratchy at times, and you've been up to an S5, S6. So it's kind of up and down, but I'm getting you pretty regular.
All right. Well, thank you, Kelly. I did not receive you, but I heard you through the repeater replying back, so apparently at the moment I'm not hearing you back. But I do appreciate you coming back and giving me that report. Well, KI5FLE, back to net.
All right, we'll clear with KI5FLE. KF5 Victor Sierra Papa net control tonight for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any stations that have checked in tonight, if you want to get on the list to make some calls, give me a call now.
Whiskey 5, Tango X-ray.
Any other stations want to make any calls? Have the frequency to make some calls or a general call?
Whiskey 5, Tango X-ray would like to.
Go ahead. I did not hear them, but escort them in.
WW5TX, frequency is yours.
Roger, thanks so much. Whiskey 1, Delta Victor Zulu. This is Whiskey 5, Tango X-ray. Do you have a copy?
Yeah, Whiskey 5, Tango X-ray, W1 DVZ, Hood County. Go ahead.
Roger, just wanted to check it. I got you pretty good signal over here, a little scratchy. How am I?
A little scratch, but copyable. Where you at? What's your location?
I'm real close to Love Field Airport.
Oh, well, fantastic. Yeah, it seemed like I had a little trouble getting past Arlington that direction, so it's nice to make your acquaintance today.
Roger, thanks so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to try one more call, 73, my friend. This is Whiskey 5, Tango X-ray, making a call to Whiskey 5, Kilo Bravo Tango. Whiskey 5, Kilo Bravo Tango. Do you copy Whiskey 5, Tango X-ray?
Whiskey 5, Tango X-ray. I'm copying you through the 444.925 repeater, but I'm not getting you direct.
Let me have the frequency for a minute. This is Whiskey 5, Tango X-ray, and I'll be clear.
Kelly did have you. He's just copying you through the repeater, though.
Roger. Thanks for the comeback there. Back to net. Thanks so much.
Yeah, WW5TX, this is KF5VSP. I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me now?
Roger. Actually got a copy from you there. Appreciate you coming back to me.
Very good. Well, it's the first time I've spoken to you. I wanted to take that chance, so I appreciate you checking in. And I'm glad you took the opportunity. You're an S2 here in Parker County, over.
Yeah, I think we've been able to communicate before when I first started kind of joining this, but yeah, I'm glad I'm able to actually catch you. Sometimes I can hear you and sometimes I can't. Back to you, K5 VSP.
Okay, very good. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. That's WW5TX. Any other stations that have checked in tonight, come on in and have the frequency and make some calls.
KE5NGM.
KE5NGM. Go ahead, Trey.
Talk me into it, Mike. We're going to do a local one. AE5JT, are you still on frequency?
Roger, Roger, this is AE5JT.
I think I figured out where you live. I saw your truck parked in the driveway. My sister lives off of Bill Glade, and I think y'all are right there in the same neighborhood. I was out walking her dog and spotted it, and I said, that sounds familiar, and I think it's you.
That would be me. I'm 2 blocks from Bill Glade, so good spotting. Was that today?
It was earlier in the week.
Well, Roger, Roger. Yeah, I got a new truck and just got the plates on a few days ago. Had it on my old truck as well, but transferred them over. So that would be me. So if you ever see my truck in the driveway, swing by and say hello.
Well, that's on my walk loop with my sister's lab, so I'll stop by there and say hello if I spot you there again. KE5NGM, I'll clear with you, and thanks for the comeback. And Mike, back to you. Back to net control.
All right, we'll clear with KE5NGM, KF5VSP net control. Any other stations that would like to come in and be recognized to make some calls or a general call?
KI5NXR.
Hello, Tiffany. KI5NXR. Go ahead.
All righty, KF5WLF, Patrick. Do you copy KI5NXR? Alrighty, hearing nothing, let's try WW5TX. Matt, are you copying KI5NXR? Nothing heard. Doesn't sound like I'm getting out very well tonight. Back to you, Mike. I'm
surprised because I was hearing Matt for one of the few times I could hear him. So maybe they just passed by. But any other calls, Tiff?
No, thank you, sir. Back to you, KI5NXR.
All right. Thanks for doing longer tonight. I'll clear with KI5NXR. Anybody else want to come in and make some calls tonight?
November Charlie 5 Papa, late check-in.
I'm going to need a relay. It was very light on me.
November 5 Charlie Papa.
Negative. Call Charlie 5 Papa, late check-in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get it reversed every time. It's NC5P, correct? C5P, we got you checked in, Doug. I will get your call sign one of these days down. KE5NGM, back to net.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's Doug. He's been checking in almost from the very beginning, so thanks for the relay. That's November Charlie 5 Papa out of Dallas County. Anybody else, this will be last call for any stations that would like to come in and have the frequency to make a call, or specifically, or a general call.
KI5UMJ with a comment.
KI5UMJ, go ahead, Bobby.
Got a comment that had WW5TX and KI5NXR, roughly about a S3, S5.
Okay, NXR, did you hear Bobby in Gatesville? He said he could hear you.
He was barely moving the needle, probably S1. Couldn't make out what he was saying, but I appreciate that comeback. KI5NXR.
Yep, and WW5TX, Matt, are you still on frequency? I guess he left. All right. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it. Man, you're going anywhere from an S5 to an S1. It's crazy. All right. Last call. Now or never. If you've checked in tonight and you want to be recognized, we'll let you make a specific call or a general call. Any relays? All right, nothing heard. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Before we close the net for tonight, are there any other late check-ins? Anyone, anywhere that has not checked in so far, please come now. KI5LET, will you make a final call?
This is KI5LET, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We got 55 check-ins tonight, looking for more. Any stations anywhere would like to check into the net tonight, come with your call now. Any relays, any relays. Nothing heard. KI5LET, back to net.
All right, I can't believe no one wanted to call out to Coleman County out there to Nick tonight. All right, well, I appreciate it. This is KF5VSB. We're going to go ahead and close down the 2-meter Simplex net for tonight. It was a lot of fun, and we had a lot of good relay help, and I appreciate that greatly. And we covered a lot of ground, so I would encourage anybody to go to the Facebook page here later and look at the postings to see the county coverage that we got. And some of it was direct, and some of it was relays, but that's good Simplex operation there. So we did a great job, and it's a lot of fun, and I appreciate everybody. So have a good evening, and we'll catch you next Friday night at 8 o'clock on 146580. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Mike in Parker County saying 7-3.
Great job, Mike. KG5SQJ.
Thank you, Mike. Great net. W5 KBT.
Thanks for doing the net tonight, Mike. You did a great job. WI5 MRW.
Thank you all. Awesome net.
Great net, Mike. Great login, Tiffany. Thanks, everybody. This is KI5LET calling KI5 Mike Echo Lima. Keith. Keith, you were in and out. You're pretty much covered up by noise on Simplex, and I didn't hear you on the Chalk Mountain repeater either. KI5LET, clear and monitoring. W5BSD, this is KI5LET. You got a copy? Kevin, you're down in the noise. It's my local noise is covering you up. If that wasn't there, I'm sure we'd have a good copy. Wait about an hour or two, I think we could have a good copy. Try one more time. KI5LET, W5BSD.
Yeah, really good copy on you that time, Pop. But yeah, you're right. It's been in and out all night.
No, I just can't make out a word. Just barely breaking above the noise level of our local noise source. At that time, I heard you on the Chalk Mountain repeater slightly, so I know you're there. Anyway, thanks for the try. We got to get this noise fixed up here. KI5LET, clear and monitoring.
Roger, W5BSD, clear and monitoring.
BSD, you came out to about a S5 in the southwest Fort Worth, KE5NGM.
Good news. Hey, and thanks for doing the stream tonight, Greg.
you, so that's all that counts. I'll catch you next week. KE5 NGM, clear.
KI5 UMJ, this is KI5 LET. Any copy?
KI5 LET. This is KI5 UMJ, I copy you.
I had him earlier, 118 miles, KI5 LET, clear and monitoring.
There, Tom.
Man, I could not hear him, not at all. Neither Simplex or Chalk Mountain.
This is KI5 UMJ, LET.
Just broke squelch there for a minute.
Yeah, you're up and down to S1 to S5.
Said you're anywhere between S1 and S5.
Okay, man, thanks for that. It's trying. Thanks for the relays, Trey.
No problem.
And while we're at it, Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee. Gary, have you got a copy tonight?
Yeah, Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, what's at you?
Okay, you're S7, I'm sorry, S7, solid audio, just blasting right over my noise.
Well, I don't have anything but a bar graph, but you're a couple of bars shy of full scale.
Okay, well, the propagation's working your way, man. Sounding great.
Well, thank you for checking in with me. K5WXY.
KC5 YLL, good copy in Wise County. Kilo Charlie 5, Yankee Lima Lima. This is KI5 LET. And you came in clear as a bell, and now you've just faded down into the noise. It's crazy.
The exact same thing happened here, Top. I had him at like S5, it was perfect, and then poof, gone. KE5 NGM.
Well, whatever you're talking on now is great. It's perfectly readable. The other one was not.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you, Top.
Thanks, Ken.
All right, you have a good evening.
Yeah, we're making it pretty good. That's 100 miles. You round it off, it's 100 miles. Not bad for tonight.